Good greetings, guys. It's Rusty Dog, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is the Hawk T1A, and it's awesome. Right, who we got with us today? Okay, yeah, Roger, Andy, Thomas, Hughes. Hi, guys. Welcome to the stream. I think you're the only ones here. But no matter, we will proceed. Check this baby out. It is absolute beauty. You see her in black at the moment, but we're going to be changing that at some point to the obvious livery. Sebastian, the hot sauce dude. Oh man, I need some hot sauce. I tell you. Yes, so firstly, before we get underway, not yesterday, what day is it today? Tuesday, so the day before. Sunday. Yes, there was no Elite Dangerous live stream. Guys, I couldn't. My sleeping pattern has been so far out of what is reality. I was just in no position to do anything. I couldn't even face looking at a screen. Yesterday was more of the same. Today, still a little bit like that. So this isn't going to be a long stream. But I just want to show you this plane because it's so damn good. Assuming I can start it up correctly. I've been having a little bit of trouble with that, but we'll see what we can do. Or I thought, well, okay, I'm going to miss the stream on Sunday, so maybe I'll do it on Monday. I couldn't do it on Monday because I still felt crap. And also, I realized that, of course, Update 8 is coming out on Wednesday. That'll be tomorrow. So it'd be more ideal to stream Elite Dangerous tomorrow with the Update 8 patch, so that I can go through it and criticize what needs to be criticized. Bearing in mind that criticism isn't always negative. Mark G. Oh, what's that? Hey, thanks, Seb. I thought you already were. Yay, that's cool. Oh, it doesn't update that on the top though, because I don't get a lot of members, so I didn't include it on the top. But thank you for becoming a member, Seb. That's very nice, man. Very, very appreciated. All right, another cool chat thingy. Yeah, I'm on Streamlabs OBS at the moment. I'm just kind of really testing this out to see how it goes. Okay, so let's get into the plane, guys, because this thing looks, sounds, and performs unbelievable. If you've seen the live stream screenshot there, the thumbnail that we used, it just it just looks incredible. I mean, right? Let me see if I can just add this here. Let me see if I can quickly add this. Well, bear with me 1 second, because I want you guys to see this thing. It's gone black. See, this is what I hate. This Streamlabs OBS does not have a studio mode. So when I want to play with and add another setting, it does it live, you know, which is a little bit annoying. So it's going to be black for a moment while I just pinpoints what I want to show here. Come on. So bear with me, guys. Now, I think it was... What the hell did we use now? I forget. Let's have a look at a couple anyway. So we've got this screenshot there, which I think might be a bit dark there. I did alter it on Photoshop. But damn, this plane looks so good. And then we have, I mean, you're going to see it for yourself in a moment. 1 second. We have this one as well. And the obvious one, which I'll come back to in just a moment. All right, let's get back to the stream and let's go into the map. So, this is the first flight sim stream that I'm doing since the server update 6 and it has fixed a couple of things, and it hasn't fixed other things. So one of the things it's fixed is remembering the history again, because that was balked in update 5. It wasn't, the last 3 airports were just there, and no matter how many more recent ones you used, it never updated it. So that's fixed. Also, the other thing that I noticed that got fixed was if I changed livery on, say, the Airbus A320, and I changed it to, let's say, Air Canada or something like that, when I exited the game and went back in, it would go back to the first livery in the list. But now it doesn't. Now it remembers the livery. So that's fixed again, which is brilliant. I'm going to have to adjust the time of day. So they did fix those 2 things. The main thing they didn't fix is being able to look around inside the plane, the head simulation, looking around, and having the controls locked out while you're doing that. There is a workaround to it, but it's so annoying that they haven't sorted that. They must not think it's a bug. Yeah, Artful. I mean, I haven't been to that one, but I probably should do. I think the sponsor is different. I've been a member. Yes, you have indeed. Thank you, Sebastian. You have indeed. Are we getting emotes in update 8? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. We'll have to see tomorrow. Yes. Good evening, Artful. One thing I want to mention, guys, before we just nip into this, I have made a change to this sim, which you probably wouldn't expect in the options, but I got the tip from watching another video, and my God, does it work wonders. I have to try it in Elite Dangerous. So, as you know, everybody's wanting to get frame rates, right? But in reality, frame rates are not the thing to be chasing for, really. You want smooth gameplay. And you can have smooth gameplay at lower frame rates. You don't have to hit 60 to get smooth gameplay. You actually don't. And watch this. Look, I go into options, right, in general. And the only change I've made to my normal options is that I have now capped the frame rate at 30. And you might think, oh, it's not going to look... Believe me, it is as smooth as butter. It really is. And any frames that the card can do, my video card can do beyond 30, it now doesn't have to. So it's got a little bit of power left over to do whatever it needs to do. I tried this today, earlier on at 30, because last time I had VSync off, which means basically that switches off as well. So I think that might be disabled. So what's happening is I'm telling the graphics card to say, just go full power and give me all the frames you have. In reality, though, this setting at 30 frames is really making a difference for me so far from what I've seen. So let's see what happens, guys. But I think you'll agree that this is going to be smooth. But anyway, you be the judge and see what you think. So we haven't made any changes, so we can discard that. So let's go back into the Willkommen world map. Now I have been taking off from Gamston. I don't know why I picked it. I picked it because I don't know. But we're going to depart from ramp 10, and we're going to do it in the daytime, guys, because we don't want to do a night flight, really. So, yeah, this is, where are we in the UK? So we're basically there. And this plane is fast, and if you put pedal to the metal in this thing, it drinks fuel. It really drinks fuel big. I was mid-flight. All flights will start with 50% of fuel. I ended up, after a few moments flying, I was over Wales. I mean, this thing flies. And I ran out of fuel. My engines just died. And I thought, what's going on? And the fuel tank had emptied. I had been pushing the plane, to be fair. I just kept it under the overheating so it wouldn't overheat so much. But yeah, I pushed it. Anyway, so we're going to go from there. And I want to do maybe a small flight. I'm I'm going to do a little flight plan here, just because I've never landed this on a runway. I've landed it twice on a grassy airstrip, and they've both been a little bit rough landings, but I want to see if I can do an actual landing. It doesn't mean I have to go directly there. You know, we can have a little fly around first. But I'm just going to see if I can plot a route, and also I want an arrival in here if I can. This will be my first time doing a flight plan with this plane as well. So I don't care what runway I come in on. Although this one, runway 10 would be nice because it's there. So if we choose runway 10, and then the only way to get a proper approach is to go, well, I don't know about VOR maybe, but we'll go low altitude. And now we have our approaches and arrivals, which is what we want. Not really bothered about takeoff, really couldn't care less about that. So let's have a look and see what approach. Do we have anything other than direct? No, we don't. So let's pick an approach. Oh, there isn't any. Oh, isn't that nice? No approaches. Go away. Custom, go away. I'm not accustomed to you. Go away, custom. Don't want you here. No approaches, guys. None? Nothing? Zero? Zilch? That's not a very good approach there. What do we got? This is what Digital Foundry found with Forza Horizon 5 on the Series S. Quality mode is better than performance. Yeah. Thomas Hughes, updating coming features, 4-player multi-crew, Colonia engineers, emotes, megaship interiors. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting megaship interiors in 8. I am not going to be bought off by new features. I've already stated that in a post on on the forums, which of course had its fair share of trolls and idiots, but you expect that. But they were dealt with. But yeah, I'm not going to be bought off with new. I want performance. I want the game working. I couldn't care less about the rest. Well, I could, but I'd rather have the game sorted than have new content. Wasn't Mona? Okay. A few of us left Mona and went around the Mac loop, finishing in RAF Valley. Well, I don't know about God Save the Queen. I don't know what she needs saving from. She seems to be better off than most of us. Maybe we should pick a different airport. There's an Air Force base. Should we try this one? Set as arrival. See, we've got an approach here. I just want to find something with an approach that I can pick. Or do I have to choose high altitude for this? I don't know. This thing will... No, you don't. This thing scuds up to like 20,000 feet before you realize it. It's super quick. Where can we go, guys? Maybe over to Manchester, perhaps? Because Manchester is bound to have an approach. And if it doesn't, then something's wrong. Something's seriously wrong. Whoa! Where were you taking me? Where we're going? All the way up here just to go back down there again. Yeah, let's see if we can fix that. So, arrivals. What are we coming in on anyway? Let's just quickly do this. I don't want to waste time doing this. I can't move because of the menu. Go away, menu. Go away. Go away again. So that is runway 23. Okay. So let's choose approach, and we want RNAV 23. That'll do. That's better. But why are you taking me all the way up to the... I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but don't know why we're going up into Yorkshire here. Let's have a look at a couple of these. I don't know where they're going to lead. Let's just pick one and see if we can... Oh, God. They don't have to take you on some runarounds. There you go. Is that better? Yeah, if we take off and go that way, we can soon hit there. Now, bear in mind, the Hawk the Hawk does not have an autopilot by default. It doesn't. It's not a plane that has one. But JustFlight built one in. How nice of them. They built one in, a full autopilot. So that's cool. I don't know about going all the way over here to intercept this. Let me just see if we can pick up a better one. Otherwise, I will select this first one because it just kind of makes more sense. That would be a nice flight, actually, if I'm honest. Also, it doesn't really... I don't think the original plane comes with a GPS, but this has got one. There you go. That'll do. It says 24 minutes, but I've got a feeling I'm going to be cutting that down a little bit. All right. So, you've seen the plane in its nice, gorgeous black livery. Of course, it comes with 15 liveries, guys, and some of these are just beauties. In fact, can I, if I go to more and save, and I just want to save my flight plan, I'm just going to call it today. Just want to go back a second. I hope it doesn't lose that flight plan. Come on. Go into profile and hangar. Oh, it's wobbling again. It did that last time. Let's try again. Sometimes it does this. Oh, I don't know what it is. Earthquake. Try again? No. Okay, well, let's just put up with this. It's only going to take a second. So, we have the obvious, the red arrows. We've got 3 red arrows liveries from 2011, 2014, and the current year, which is the 2021 livery. This will be, if you're British, or maybe even if you're not, this will be a very familiar aircraft indeed. I've seen these many times. I've been up close to one. I've never flown one, obviously, but they are, well, until now. So we got this livery, and we got that one. I've seen something similar to that before as well. We've got the Finnish Air Force. You start, they finish. The Royal Saudi Air Force, which probably not going to say anything. Swiss Air Force, Indonesian Air Force. So this plane gets used quite a way. This is a Red Arrows custom as well, custom one. RAF 92 Squadron. So some really nice touches. And you can probably see just by looking at the plane here, it's, apart from the fact that it's wobbling, it is a quality production, this is. But it's from JustFlight, and it was £33. I managed to get £3 off because I already bought the Piper Arrow plane from there. And I was able to get this thanks to the supporters of the channel, so thank you very much, guys, for enabling me to have this. Yeah, your support matters. Even if it's just a plane. I treat myself sometimes. Most times I can't, but yeah, this time I did. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the red arrows because it just looks, the red in the game just looks epically good. So let's pick that. So we'll choose the red arrows. We'll go with the 2021 livery, I guess. That'll be up the top. This one's got the British flag on it. And this one, I don't know, but we'll use this one. Yeah. The sounds of this guy. This is, and yes, and in case you're wondering, it does have the smoke system. It can do red, white, and blue smoke. You can combine the smoke. So if you combine red smoke and white smoke, you'll get pink smoke and that kind of stuff. Let's go. Let's load this up. Yeah. Gunny89. Hey, Gunny. I wish I had the PC to run this. Don't fly over Stoke. What's your PC specs, man? You don't, it won't run this? Not even at like lower settings, perhaps? Oh man, that's a shame, you know. Yeah, I agree, Artful. The sounds are just incredible. It's probably one of the best planes. I mean, again, because it's JustFlight, who I think are doing some of the best planes right now, I think JustFlight, the top right now is the planes that I've already got. So obviously, it goes without saying that people like Fly-by-Wire, who are doing the Airbus for free, it's a free update. They're knocking it out the park. They are just doing an amazing job with that plane, incredible. And then you have JustFlight here, who is payware. Then you have Flying Irons, who have done the only one I have of theirs is the Spitfire, which again is fantastic. And then PMDG, of course, that did the or PMDG. I don't know, that did the Douglas DC-6, and they're currently working on the Boeing 737. And then yeah, you got those guys, and then Phoenix are obviously coming out with their Airbus as well. So yeah, quality stuff. We're not getting a great camera angle on this one. I parked in a different place last time, and some of these preview angles that we were getting, these before we hit ready to fly, it was just looking so good. But this doesn't look too bad, to be honest. So here we are. Alright, so I'm going to try and fire this up. I've had failures and successes. The successes have come on the second and third attempt. My first attempt flying this plane, I was tired and in a bad mood. It didn't go too well. But check out this cockpit, guys. It's open at the moment. So I'm going to guide you around here before we actually get fired up. And I've only figured out today how to make the artificial horizon work. Because this one works. This one doesn't by default. You have to switch it on. Yeah. So this is it. You do have an electronic flight bag. You can turn this on and off. And you have payloads. So we have missiles and a gun. So they're not functional, but I believe there's a way of pretending that you fired a missile where you just press a button and it disappears off the wing. But you got configurations here. You got red arrows. You got the T1, T1A, red arrows again. How let me just go up to there. So we're in the red arrows config. I don't know how that is different. I don't know how these differ. We'll have a look at the payloads in a moment, but if you look up here at the cockpit, so you've basically got just this blank area and nothing else. Now if we come down and turn on GPS, then it adds the Garmin GPS system, which is a little bit in the way, but I don't really know where else they could have put it. And you kind of want it in your field of vision, really. You don't want to be having to look down or look around anywhere for it, so it makes sense for it to be there, which is fine. Then we've got sights, obviously for your gun, even includes a reticle. Well, that's only theoretical. No, it does. It includes a reticle. Not reticule. Sorry, it's not reticule. Yeah, it's got a reticle in there as well when it's switched on, which is nice. And then we have, of course, both. So you can have GPS and the sights, which is cool. And then you can have both off. Now, control front, control rear. So basically there is a rear seat in this plane, as you obviously know. So you can have control from the rear. You can sit in the rear, you can fly from the rear. So that's, yeah, we can do that. Let me just close this canopy up a second. Whoa, where did those draggy lines come from? I haven't seen that before. Okay, so if we now go into camera and go to pilot and go to co-pilot, now we're in the back. I've heard that flying from the back seat in VR is quite the thing, and I can very well believe it. So now we're in the back. So this is a trainer aircraft, of course. There's no smoke system here. In fact, there's a lot of stuff that's not here. But Yeah, it's cool, very cool. So let's open the canopy again. Where's the handle gone? Oh, it's at the front, is it? Oh, can you not open the canopy from this? Okay, we'll have to go back. Have to go back to the front. So we'll go to pilot. Then we've got a close view here. We've got a landing view. I don't think I'll ever be using that landing view. That's a bit weird. These are your smoke colors. You've got your blue smoke, your white smoke, and you can toggle, I presume, all of them on, and this is your actual power for it. What else? Oh, what's this? We got two smoke? Why is there one on each side? So the other thing that's changeable on this, or movable on this, is the nose hatch. So let's go to... It's probably better off done in drone mode, actually, if I can position it. No, down, down, down. Whoops, and back a bit. And back and up. So that's this panel here on the front, on the nose. So if I hit nose hatch, then we have all this in here, all this gubbins. Very nice, very good stuff. Let's close that because I don't want to forget to do that. Okay, and of course we have the stairs, and even when the canopy opens and closes, all this animates on the side here. So if, oh, keep pressing the wrong button here. There we go. So if I take away the oh, the covers, yeah, let me show you the covers, guys. So the cover is on the back here on the jet. It's covering it up. It will start with the cover on. I made that mistake. So cover off, steps away, and now if we close the canopy, oops, Rusty, get it together, son, get it together. Alright, so now open. Okay, so we got this where the pilot steps on. So everything's properly animated. Very cool. Now then. Oh, I hate these two external cameras. That's it. How good does that look, though? Right. So, ordnance then. Well, let's get the camera ready for it. So we've got all sorts of stuff that can go on this. So firstly, down below, you've got this... does anyone know, is this holding all the smoke system? I don't know. Yeah, look at the reflections as well in the wing here. It's beautiful. Anyway, yeah. We'll go into put the gun pod on because it says display tank. There it is. There's the gun. It says display tank, which I'm assuming is where the smoke is held. So let's put... Now these are the outer part of the wing. This is the inner part of the wing. So we're going to put... You can do it like that if you want, if you were so inclined. We're going to put those on there. And we'll put a different set on there. You can have all mattress if you want. And so now we have these. Yeah, so not to be messed with, this little plane. And now I'll show you the other two things, which is... Oh, okay, that doesn't go on that rail. What's going on here? Why is that saying no? Oh, okay. Yeah. And you can mix and match, you can, whatever takes your fancy, however you want it to look. You can do this. You can even go crazy and just do something like that, which is a bit wacko, but you can have it whatever you want. I like the clean look, so I'll be keeping it off. and you can have everything off just for that nice clean underbody. Whether that stops the smoke system from working, I don't know, but we're going to put that on. Oxygen, covers, flaps, chocks are on. We'll take that away, we're not going to need that. Rear pilot, that basically just puts a guy in the back who isn't in the back for some reason. How come that hasn't put it in there? State saving as well, which is a mainstay of the JustFlight planes. A nice thing. They should really put this in the A32NX. In the Airbus. I'm not in live, Seb. I would be very happy to arrange it another time if that's okay with you. Yeah, yeah. If we can do it on another one, I would be very happy to do that. A Spitfire and a Hawk together, that would be awesome. I'd be very happy to do that. Yeah. Would that be okay if we arrange it on a different one? I don't know why the pilot's not there. Should be. Maybe I need to start the plane up first. So, let's go and do that, shall we? And to get rid of the EFB, I think it is this. Yeah. You can get rid of it. But it doesn't matter. I just sit on it. Keeps it warm. Right. Okay. I guess we better try and start this thing. Am I live? No. No, I'm not. I'm in... What am I in? Whoa. $10. Cheers, man. Yeah. Next, before I do another live stream with this, I'll hit you up on Discord.
Thank you, Sebastian the Hot Sauce Dude, for your kind $10 super chat. I look forward to it, mate.
Yep. Okay. If you're on my Discord, I'll send you a message, and we'll do it. That should be cool, because I haven't done a flight with another person before. So, actually, that's not true. I did it with Angry Citizen. We both flew Airbuses. But yeah, Spitfire and oh, that'll be awesome. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, that's going to happen. All right. Now, does anyone know what GTS means? Because I know it has to light up in green at some point, but I don't know what it is. I haven't looked it up. Maybe I should. Right. What else? We've got a rudder lock here. I can't move the pedals until I disable that, so you can. The only thing that works without the plane started is the rear, the rudder thing here. So this flaps and ailerons, or whatever you want to call them, and these on the back, they do not function. They require the hydraulics to work, and this is where I've been trying to get the thing started, but we're going to give it a go. Right, so, and also the other problem I had today was I had ATC comms, I had that running, but when I tried to go to here, I was getting this, even though she was nattering at me, Rusty Romeo, blah 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 blah, on here, and I had the radios turned on. It was still, I still had that electric problem. So anyone, if artful, if you know how to do this. And also, I think what I'm getting mixed up is the sequence between the relight and the relight button, and when to flick the engine to the on position, to the start position. It's something's not firing up quite right. Gas turbine starter. Oh, awesome. Right, so I'm going to do what I think I need to do. We have the air brake as well, which pops out underneath the plane. But I think we need to have some power for that. I'm going to put the cabin conditioning control here. And we are going to get some beeping, but I'm going to try and stay on top of that. Okay, so battery 1. That's going to give us a beep, which get on your nerves. So we're just going to run a test, make sure all the switches are working. They are. You've got to turn this off again. Yeah, she does whinge. When you've got oxygen flowing, this is constantly opening it. It's like some weird eyeball. Alright, so I don't know if we need, yeah, we do need battery 2. So battery 2 on, and the LP fuel control lever. Put that in. And fuel pump on. I'm going to leave the pitot for now, the pitot heat for now. Anti-skid, I don't think you can even turn that off. I've not had any luck turning that off. So, these are our hydraulics here, which if we take the brakes off, there we go. If I apply the brakes, we have pressure. So, you need to turn batteries on, then press the button on the throttle. Move to idle. Oh, you do that. Okay, I was doing that at a later stage. So you move to idle straight away, right? After the batteries. Okay. There we go. That's in idle. Now, is it the case of doing a relight and then waiting for these two to go green? Or does that happen after you power the engine on? We're going to put the engine to the on position. The GTS and the rotation are supposed to go green and then they'll go black, right? So you might have to talk me through this, but I think, yeah. So okay, so relight now. Okay, so we'll hit the relight. That's done. Okay, so there's rotation. That went green. I won't talk through this if I can help it. Now, do we have to wait for anything here? Because the GTS hasn't gone green, but I'm assuming, is it going to do that when I power up? We've got battery, we've got hydraulic there on one. There it is. There it is. Awesome. So now, engine on, right? This might take a while. There we go. Got two green lights. So we want these two to go out. Canopy still on? Yeah, still up. I mean. Baby, come on. We just have to wait for the hydraulics to power up. Let's go outside. Are we good? Anyway, while it's all powering up, I'm going to see if I can just that doesn't look like it. Oh, it is off. Which mode do you go into here? Because I'm going to leave it there, and then there's also okay, so for hydraulic 2 then, we're just going to hit the, see we've got hydraulic 1 pressure, and we're just going to hit the reset here, and that should power up this second one. There we go. So the only thing that should remain on is the skid, and I've tried turning off the button, but it won't go off. I'll put these lights on. I think we're good. Do we have ATC? No. Why? What do I need to do? How do I get ATC? It says turn the electrics on, but I don't know. It's got to be down here. I don't know what the hell to do down here though. I mean, the master's on standby. Let's put it to normal maybe. I don't know. And then this needs to go into God whatever mode. I don't know. That's in manual. We have it now. The electrical systems must be turned on in order to use. Yeah, and yet we do have don't have an alternate frequency. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Anyway. We've got this, I don't know what this is yet, navigation mode selector, okay, ILS, and I don't know what TACAN is, never heard that one before. So, As you can see, this is not working, so we're going to have to get rid of the yoke, and we put this in push to sync, and we want it to sync to the something, oh god, I forgot what it is. It's the gyro, something gyro, and as you can see, it's now walking into life. I daren't press that for obvious reasons. I just don't want it to do anything to me. I could have gone further with that. Now, air brake test, if we switch that on, just to get this plane positioned. Now, if I go down on the air brake here, just press down, there's the air brake. When you're maneuvering the plane in the air with the air brake on, it does have a different sound to it. So let's put that back up. I think it just happened so fast I can't get to the plane to animate it in time. Oh, we do have two pilots now. There we go. This is Barney at the back there. Barney, I'm going to make him crap himself today, and probably myself as well. Let's close the canopy and get ready for taxi. Right, are you guys ready for this? Oh, and it has a, even though you don't need it because you can use a button, this button is seat adjustment. You can adjust it up and down. Yay! So if you're really tall, the guy behind saying, "Hey, I can't see a thing." Oh, I've not seen this before. Does that actually work? Oh, anyway, the checklist isn't fully working. It is there in detail, which is a good thing. Unlike other developers I can come up with, but it is all there. But when you go through these eyes, you click on the eyes, you can see some of them just don't light up. They don't tell you where to go. Some of them do. Some work, some don't. It depends. Right, we better. Oh, we have taken the chocks away. Anything else on here that we need? Let's keep that on. And rear stick, so that the guy behind can't do anything. Yeah. Okay, am I good? I'm good. Now, look at this bomb release cover. It doesn't actually get rid of the missile's camera button. I don't know what that does. Yeah. All very cool. Alright guys, are we ready? Are we ready? The directional soundscape. It is, yeah, it's amazing. I like to turn on random catastrophic events. Yes, well, I don't know about catastrophic, but yeah, it would be nice to have something it's kind of random on there. That's a hell of a distortion there. Alright, I'm gonna just, I'm not gonna bother with ATC. And I think I'm only going to enable, let's put the GPS on just for the moment, and then we'll probably just enable it when we need it later. It is the Garmin touchscreen, which is really cool. I like that. So we have the active flight plan, which is nice. And then we go to 3D vision here. We've got that, or we've got our, here, this map, I think, right? Oh, master, okay. How do I get the, there's the flight plan, but I want to see just the map. Got 3D map. It says master armament safety switch. Huh? Huh? Yikes! I don't know what that is. Is there a way to just see the entire map without having this info? Is that even a thing? Because these are all of our waypoints now, I think. And in case you're wondering where the autopilot is, it's not on the plane as such. There's no hidden buttons on the plane. It's actually down here. So we've got autopilot. We've got the master, and then we can choose what we do with it, whether we want it to navigate for us, just pick a heading, altitude hold or approach hold. Basically just all there. Which is nice of them to add that. So we'll take the GPS off. We don't need it right now. So we have the sights on. There's the reticle. Yeah, baby. Let's shoot. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Finally. I'm not going to get a pushback. I'm just going to just turn straight out here. So, parking brake is on. Take that off. We're now free to roll. Just applying a little bit of throttle. Come on. And we're moving. We are a little bit slow still. We'll even have a go at the smoke as well. So I can activate that now so I don't forget. So we'll activate the smoke system and then we'll start just pressing one of these buttons, and this thing is very, very maneuverable when it comes to, say, if you want to do like a barrel roll. Oh boy. If you want to do a barrel roll, this thing is quick. I mean, the Spitfire is pretty maneuverable for the plane that it is. But this thing just is next level. Let me just alter the altitude meter there, the pressure. It wants to, if I leave go of the joystick altogether, it wants to just pull to the right. I suppose you can trim that up. There's some trim buttons down here. I think you can probably trim that up a little bit so it doesn't do it. But it's something I'll mess with later. I shouldn't be doing more than 25 knots here. That's a bit naughty. But I'm a red arrow today, guys, so yeah, it is smooth on the taxi. I find takeoff as well is you've got to keep your wits about you, because on takeoff it wants to pull to the left. And you have to control it. I'm still fairly new to this aircraft, so any mistakes I make, guys, forgive me in advance. Okay, I think we're done with taxi lights. We don't need them anymore. We're done taxiing. We've got the nav light on. Anti-collision lights need to go into red. Panel is on. I don't know why, but it's okay for it to be there. Standby compass light switch. Yeah, put that on. Why not? I don't know where. Is that sunlight or is that just... I don't know. I haven't used that yet. Anyway, what I'm going to do is give it full bananas with the brake on, and then we're going to unapply the brake. So, flaps now. I tend to use my keyboard for flaps, but I believe it is here. So we have the mid position, and I'm assuming, yep, there is a down position. So we're just in the mid position. That's going to do, because this runway is easily long enough. Are you ready? Let's go. You're going to like this, guys. You're going to like it. Anti-collision light should be white on takeoff. Ah, red on taxi. Ah, okay. And white on takeoff. Cheers, man. Thank you. I am very, very keen to learn, so anything you can tell me that I'm not making obvious, yes, please don't hesitate to tell me, because the more I learn, the better. I ain't doing that one. Right. I'll see if we can do a little bit of... We'll do the initial roll from outside, and then the rest we can just... Let's get a little bit of distortion going. Okay. Right, so brakes are held. Oh God. Wait. I can never remember whether the parking brake's on or not. It is. You don't want the parking brake on. Okay, we're good. Yeah, exactly. Hold her on the brakes, full power, then wait and release, exactly. Alright, here we go, guys. I need to get back in the cockpit because it's swiveling. She's swiveling, she's a little swiveler. Oh god, try and get it up there, come on. Gear up. I'm not going to hold it on the full throttle for too long because otherwise we'll get an overheat warning. Oh yeah, you want some smoke? And the smoke stays in the air for quite a while as well, which is kind of cool. So you could if you wanted, just you could loop the loop, and then as you come down you can enter your own smoke. So if we have the white smoke and the red smoke, we should get like a pink. There we go, we've got like a pinky smoke now. So let's give it a couple of rolls and see where we are with that. Oh, a little bit shaky. And now, what's she like on the back? Oh, it's not as distorted as I remember. I was doing a flight with the black one and the distortion I got out the back was crazy. It was wobbling so much. I took a screenshot of it and it was just a mess. Oh god, that would just, I mean, that's my breakfast coming up right there. I bet you we're heading away from the flight plan as well. I bet we're going in completely the wrong direction. Now, if I was to go this way and then just pull on the stick, I'm not going to pull it maximum, but almost. Now, what's that sound? What is that? Of course, as we're in a red arrows, we may as well fly upside down for a little while because we can. I think they've done such an amazing job with this plane. And it climbs so quickly as well. It really is fast. And we can, no, not you, go away. This, we started with 50% fuel. We may have to add some in flight. We're down to 36% already. Since we started. From 50% it's down to 36, 35 now. We will be running out very shortly, so. Is this a new thing? With these things, when you press to exit, it's only minimizing. I mean, what's going on? And I don't need you. Well, you are off. Awesome. Cool. Steve Abrahart and Meme Connect. Hey guys. You wonder if your 1060 6GB can run this game. I would just ask on the the Flight Sim forum or on the Flight Simulator Discord channel. See if anyone's running the same card or less and having... You're going to have to make some graphical concessions, but... Yes, probably. I mean, look how smooth this is, guys. It's running at 30 frames per second. Capped at 30. Look how smooth this is. Come on. It's not about frame rates. It really isn't. Oh, how cool does that look? Oh, man. Oh my god, this is such a gorgeous plane. Should we do, we have some blue smoke? Blue smoke up. I'm going to try a downward loop. We're at 19,000 feet. Will you stop climbing? We're going to be in the stratosphere before you know it. Alright guys, let's give this thing some chip. Oh, how long is it going to take? Oh, please hurry up. Please hurry up. You were quicker than this last time. Yeah, it's not going to do it. Pull out of this. We are on overheat. The first time I tried an inside loop, I did it. Like, not even a problem. We're on overheat there. Let's just cool that. There we go. Yeah, it did it. I don't know whether if I should apply full power or maybe put the air brake on and then try it. I don't know. Maybe try it with the air brake on. She will do it. I did it last time, but I don't know how fast I was going. And we can have some white smoke. It looks like our engine's in trouble. There's the blue smoke in the background there. Actually, the smoke doesn't look too thick from up here. Maybe we need to be in lower altitude. Let's turn it off. I don't know whether it runs out. I wouldn't have thought so. But you never know. So speed is, get myself right here. Speed's here. So we're doing 400 something, 450 knots. It does look amazing. Yes, long time no see. I'm doing okay, man. Apart from the weird sleep pattern that I'm having, but yeah, apart from that, all is good. So, let's have a little flight from the back. So let's go into the camera and we'll choose the co-pilot. Oh, wait a minute. Back into pilot. Jeez. I need to enable the rear, otherwise we're not going nowhere. This is what it's like from the back. You now have control from the back seat. First time. And if I suddenly step on the throttle, it just, no matter where you are or what, this plane just does not fail to look good. And the clouds are a lot less grainy. I know there's some weird stuff going on in the distance there, but I find the clouds are a lot less grainy in this update. Whoops, we are pushing it too much. Also, we have to be careful on fuel. Let's just cancel that. You can just see the tip of the wing there. This is your captain speaking. We hope you haven't had any breakfast today. have some. Let's just nip back to the front, and then can you go back to the front, or do you have to go front to the? Right. So if we go to, let's see what we're looking at here. We'll look at this one. Let me just pop this out so you guys don't need to be disturbed by it. Okay. Oof, that was a bit flaky. Maybe I shouldn't push it too hard, but yeah, that's how quick it is. It's no wonder the red arrows use this thing. It's, you know, for aerobatic purposes. Oh, guys. Ooh. Oh, I thought I'd lost control there. Go again. 3, 2, 1. Not a problem at all. And then we have these external views. Oh man, that is just, that's too quick to even comprehend. Yeah, it's a crazy amount of roll. It really is. I have a feeling that I am probably about 150,000 miles away from where I'm supposed to be. So let's bring up the GPS. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. Why not? Whoops. Whoops, I can't move, guys. I can't move at all. Oh, we're back. Just having a coffee. I have no clue where we're supposed to be. Let's bring up the map here and see. That's not enabled by default anymore. That's a thing I've noticed. Maybe that's a frame rate saver. Oh, we are. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're a little bit away then. We are just a wee bit. So I'm going to put this into another screen. I'm going to see if I can get us back on track. So until I do, let's remove GPS. Let's have the sights on for a little while. The sound of the engine now. Why is it coughing or sneezing? Just having a sneeze. Yeah, where are we now? Near Norfolk or just north of Norfolk or something? Either way, it's Norfolk and good to where we want to be. We need to be this way. And I've noticed on the VFR map as well, sometimes the airports will appear and then they'll disappear. Are we climbing still? I'm going to see if we can trim this out. We're already at 13,000. I've had this up to 21,000. It wasn't intentional. I just was messing around and then suddenly there it was, 21,000 feet. And she was just screaming across the sky. I have to keep, if this fuel light comes on, I have to be aware of it, because I don't know whether it comes on when I'm in reserve or whether it comes on when the engine cuts out. 13,000? Will you stop going up? Leave go of the joystick and see where we are. Okay, so it's slightly dipping, which is fine. That'll do. It won't take us long to get back to where we're supposed to be though. This thing flies. Yeah, 400 plus. This is faster than I go in the Airbus. quite a margin. The Airbus I'm doing maybe 260, 280. We're at 400 here. And if I point the nose down to the ground, it will considerably go quicker. I think I'm getting conscious about the fuel. 13%. Let's put some more fuel in, guys. Let's get it up there. Okay, we have 75%. 60. Let's go for 70% fuel. There we go. We've got a bit more fuel on board now. And if I keep the throttle down, it looks like it's a little bit high, 48%. If we keep it down, it will save quite a bit of fuel, as you can imagine. So, we didn't take off with any bombs, did we? We must have done, because without the bombs, I mean, the rails are there. We must have deployed them. Turn that smoke up as well. Okay, so we need to be this way. I want to try and just actually no, we can continue this way. I want to just go past the airport that we're destined for, and then kind of go double back on myself so that we'll intercept the flight path. And now we can get rid of it. There's something else. When I get rid of the sides, there's something down here behind the yoke that's getting taken away as well, but I haven't noticed what it is. Oh, and now we're at 15,000 feet. Okay. Start coming down. About to hit 500 knots. So the airport, the airport, which I think is the one we're landing at, is going to be in front of us fairly soon, I think. I'm not really concerned about actually landing this thing. I'm just really having fun just flying it. If we can land it, then that will be all the better. I'm going to just bring on the GPS, but I don't think we're that far away. Well, maybe we are. So, I think, yeah, there it is. There's the line. Okay. Once we get onto that line, once we get near it, I can enable the autopilot just to get us on track, and then I'll take over manually and see if we can land this thing. Oh yeah, right. Hoping against hope. So what do you guys reckon? Do you think it's cool enough? I like it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. But I expect nothing less from JustFlight though. Don't think the ejector seat's working, that's a shame. Alright, so there's the flight. So now let's see if we can get it onto nav, altitude. And I'm not going to touch the plane now. Oh, we've gone past the line. Arrgh. Is it going to do it? No. Okay. To be fair, it's the first time I've actually used the autopilot. When we get on that red line, I don't know whether we're supposed to be turning to the left or to the right. I think be the airport that we took off from. No, it's not. We took off from EG&E. Yeah, I think we've lost this, guys. I've noticed a lot more haze in the background than what used to be in the sim before. You can get something for completing a flight, but you need third-party software. If you get something like On Air or what's the other ones? Self-loading cargo. You can have your own airline company or air company, and then you can do things like taking cargo and passengers, and you'll actually get money. The point of flying, though, is to fly. It's not really. I've got it on nav. There must be another setting that I'm missing. Okay. Screw the flight plan then. We'll do it a different way. Don't want an airport or an airfield that's 1 minute away. I need a bit of time. And I'd rather cast 3 minutes. Jeez. Oh yeah, we were going to Manchester, weren't we? Okay, we'll have landing and taxi guides and direction on, why not? Well, if it's Doncaster, then it should be this way. Just pop up the VR map a second. Yeah, it should be this way. I don't know why it's not highlighting that. But we are nearing. Well, we are. Yeah, we're near the east coast. Display direction. I know I've got that turned off in the main menus, but I would assume that this would override it, but it's not. Well, I don't know where we're supposed to be going. Yeah, see the Vulcan. Hey, Bongo. Yes, an aquatic. Hey, matey. Yes, I'm told this in VR is exceptional. From the back seat, apparently, is where it's at. I don't think I'm going to be able to find the airport. It's not even showing it on the map, but let me see if I can just bring this. It's not even showing the airports on the map at the moment. This is why I need a flight plan. Otherwise, I'm just looking out of the plane for an airport. Oh, there's one. What, now you're gonna show me? Now? From outside? Jeez, man. Push it, Chewie. Punch it, Chewie. For the landing guides to come out, though, we need docking permission, and I can't get that because the ATC isn't really interested in functioning. That's me overheating the engines again. Yes, artful. It's different on different planes, like the Airbus, for example, which I've been learning to do it, and I can do it on the Airbus pretty much. It's easier if you use sim brief, and then you just have to vector in, or add in the approach. Razor Firefly, hey! I don't think EGCN is Doncaster Sheffield. I think this is our flight plan. But I don't know what the approach vector is to the runway. I've got no clue. I could bring up something. Yeah, it is brilliant in VR. Obviously, you know, unless you've got a really powerful card, you're going to have to tone down a lot of the graphics. But having said that, it's acceptable enough, and it is a little bit disorienting flying something like the Spitfire. And I know if I was in VR with this, for the same reasons, because it's so maneuverable, if I did this barrel roll, you know, if I did that in VR, I mean, that wasn't a particularly fast one, but if I did that in VR, wow. I'm going to start throttling down here, guys. I don't know whether we're in line with the runway. Are we? Maybe. Should I just act as if I am? Let's bring the speed down. So fast. Let's just get right down quickly, and then we can start leveling out. I could bring out the air brakes just to slow us down. We need to lose speed rapidly. Don't dive into the ground, you're going to gain speed. Okay. Wheels deployed. Flaps 1. I can't believe we're lined up with the runway. Flaps 2. I have no idea what the approach speed is meant to be on this plane either. Something tells me I need more power. It sounds like we haven't got any power at all. Is my air brake still out? No, it's not. Okay, I'm starting to drift now. I'm going to bring in the flaps just a little for a little while because I'm slowing down a bit too much. 130 knots. Okay, I'm a little bit over that then. I'll get the flaps to flaps 2 before we get to the runway, and then let's see if we're good to go from there. Okay, so flaps are now down. Throttling back. So we're doing about 175 right now. A little bit too low. There we go, that's perfect. Oh God, why is it so wobbly? Is it because I'm yawing on the joystick? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Oh, come on, just a little bit to the right. Yep, two. Oh, now we're a bit low. We were fine just then with the happy lights. Oh, my joystick just moved on the table. Don't do that. Oh, that was a little bit rough. It's all over the place. Brake hard, brake hard. Take this corner. There we go. good thing with these jets is they're so maneuverable. You can do all this stuff. I have no idea where we are. EGCN. Did we take off from here or? Where's EGCN? I don't know what airport this is. Yeah, thanks guys. It wasn't too bad. We got down anyway. It's a little bit shaky, but like I said, I'm learning the plane, and that was pretty much my first landing on tarmac or on asphalt with the with this plane. So let's be a proper red arrow and taxi in without the taxi lights on, with the canopy open, just because we're Top Gun heroes here. Taxi light is now on, a bit late, but it's on. Are we allowed to do this? Get some fresh air. And again, traffic's coming at me. What's the matter with you freaks? Get out of the way! Now, there is an airport. I don't know if it's fair to call it an airport. I suppose it is. Yeah, I think it is an airport. You can download on flightsim.to. I think it's a recent edition, so it might be in the most recent list. And there are two variations of the airport. One is with and one is without the... I think it has I think it's the home of the British Air Museum. So if you have it with, there's a with and without, and that with and without is whether there is or is not a museum open day, okay, or there's people there. So if you have it with, then you're going to get a load of people, you know, queues of people queuing by the museum, and it kind of looks, Jesus God, mind you, I did park on the road, and it kind of looks like an air show is going on, right? And then you can also have it without, so you've just got like a quiet airport with no people around. Well, we made it. I just love the way the texture is on this. You see the way it just looks, just that, I don't know how to describe that, kind of a diffusing effect there. That's just, I love that. It's exactly what you'd expect probably from metal panels, I suppose. The detail on this thing is crazy. Even got some detail on the headlamp there. Alright, I guess we should... Now, I don't know what the actual proper shutdown procedure is, but we can take the taxi lights off for a start. Anti-collision, I guess, can go back into the off position. Panel lights we don't need anymore. Nav lights. Does it have a beacon light at all? Or does this act as a beacon light? Whoa! That's another vehicle going underneath us. So I guess throttle into stop position. That's another vehicle going. And then we can turn off engine, I guess, and then battery 1, 2, turn off the fuel. Microsoft's going to do its thing as well. Lock the, there we go. You can't stop this. There's no option in this simulator to stop it from going to the logbook at all. Please give us the option to turn that off. Oh yeah, and you've got your little generator coming on in case there's any problems with power. You've also got this little generator that comes out and the propeller goes round and gives you at least a small small generator that gives you some power. There it goes, which is again exceptionally cool that they've modeled that in. So now we can go to here. We can put chocks on the wheels. So there we go, we got chocks on the back wheels there, and we'll put the steps and the covers back on the plane. Open the nose hatch for some maintenance. Get some fresh oil. Do an oil filter, air filter change. Throttle off, fuel pumps off. There we go. Press the fire button. Does MSFS support multiplayer as a passenger? I don't think so. No, I don't believe so. Can you imagine though having another player sat in the back? That would be actually quite cool. As you can see, I've got real fuel trucks here. I've got BP. That's a little add-on I'm using, free add-on. Not quite sure which one it is. I'll have to check if you guys were interested. Also got the catering as well. Yes, so the Hawk T1A. As I said on the stream title, what a cracker of a plane this is. Actually, it didn't have anything on here. Yeah, so I suppose these rails have to stay, regardless. Yeah, the detail on here is incredible. You can even read, actually not from this camera, I think we're going to need to be in here. Now then, I'm going to have to reset this because there's a certain thing that you do with the drone camera that just locks it, and it could be, oh no, no, I thought it was because I was in outside mode and it's not. So let's see if we can fix the drone camera. So external, or is it showcase? Got to reset there. Showcase, come on. Reset position. See, this is all off now. It's all disabled, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's gone off, or how to re-enable it. Re-camera. There we go. Right. So if we, let me just try and slow this drone down a little. Okay. So just looking at details on the plane. Explosive release. Doesn't, I mean, it's not until you get really up close the bump mapping starts to show pixelization, but that's normal. And you know, for that kind of, you know, you don't need to get that close. Textures are all good. Explosive canopy and seat. But even down to here you can put parachute assembly, date of manufacturer, serial number, part number, ref number. Yeah, exquisite detail. Even got some paint wear as well in places. I think there's some on the leading edge of the wing, I think. Or is it here? No, it's here on the engine, I think. There. Let's pull that back a little. So we've got just a little bit here. Oh, they put covers in here as well. I just noticed that. Yeah, exquisite attention to detail, which is beautiful. We should take off from the Red Arrow's headquarters, but the problem, oh, there's the flag. The problem with that is it's only runway. There's no parking areas in the sim. It's just runway. Lock 1 is the fixed view. Yeah, it is. Thanks, meme. Yeah, you should be my passenger in the Airbus. The wear marks where the pilot and co-pilot enter the cockpit are great. Oh yeah? Oh, is that what that is? Oh yeah, that makes sense, of course. Because you're constantly trying to get in and out of there, so it makes more sense that there's wear marks there. That seems reasonable. And there, yeah. Like it might be more worn on that side. Yeah, look at that. There's barely any wear marks on that side compared to that side. Jesus. Even thinking of this. I think you can flip this down, right? frequency preset cards. Yeah, you can flip those down. I think you're probably supposed to be in the cockpit to read those. Yeah, so here you've got all your frequencies. They're preset too. I don't pretend to know what the hell's going on with that. Yeah. Graphically it's amazing. The sound is fantastic. You can get amazing... I haven't had it on this particular flight, but I did a flight earlier today and the distortion effect at the back was really intense. It really was. And it just looked amazing, especially when you're flying it over the over the countryside, you know. It's so good. And we flew it over Wales, or I flew it over Wales earlier, and Wales just looks really cool as well. Really nice scenery. I'm trying to get rid of there we go, nose panel. Close the canopy as well. And why not take the stairs away? Pilots are out. They're having breakfast. Yeah, so there it is. The Hawk T1A. Available from JustFlight.com. I think. I have no idea. Yeah, retailing around $32.99. But yeah, because I bought the Piper Arrow pack, I was able to get 215 points, which gave me £2.15 off the plane. So I got it for like £30 something. But buying the plane gave me another 100 points. So yeah, every time you buy, you get points which you can use towards discount on the next purchases. It's always handy. I could have kept the points, but decided to use them up. But I'm glad I got it. Before I bought it though, I did watch a video of somebody else with it, going over it with a review and showing it. So because I didn't want to just buy it and then decide, oh, it's not for me. But it was just so good in the video, and it just looked amazing. I thought, yeah, and it's another iconic plane. It's a Red Arrows aircraft. It's very familiar. If you're a Brit, you know these planes. So the chance to actually fly one, yeah, I had to do it. I had to get this. I don't know whether to go on another flight, guys. I mean, what are we on at the moment? Hour and a half. I didn't want to go too long with this, but we could go to Saudi Arabia and just use a Saudi Arabian one, a livery. This is the new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Leslie. It is indeed. Yes, formation flying. Now that you can do. We can have, 8 other people with these jets, and we can do some formation flying. I don't think we'll be as good as the Red Arrows, but if we're up for doing a Red Arrows display team, we'll make up that chevron kind of shape. And we got the outside planes doing the red, the inside planes doing the white, and the innermost planes doing the blue smoke. Oh yeah. And then we'll have to have a Discord chat system where we can go, okay, bank now, because I don't know if they synchronize it with radio, or if they're just so practiced they just do it. I don't know. But the way that they're synchronized, I have a photo. I've got the Red Arrows did come to Gibraltar a few times, and I did take some photos when they were in Gibraltar one time. I'm going back probably about 20 years now, if not more. And they were flying at the lighthouse, which is the southernmost point of Europe, in Gibraltar, and they were flying around the lighthouse there. And they did 2 really cool maneuvers. They did one maneuver where 2 planes had the red smoke and formed a heart shape, and then a third plane flew through the middle of the heart with white smoke to look like there was an arrow going through it. And I've got a photograph of that. And then the best photograph I took, it's very small, it's very tiny, but it's there, you can see what it is. There was two of these hawks coming towards each other, right, at pretty damn high speed, I have to say. One of them was just flying normal. The other one that was coming towards the other guy was upside down. And the idea that they would pass each other really close, but obviously the guy above would be upside down, and yeah, the heart and spear, yeah. Is that what it is? Oh, that's cool. And as they passed, I took the photo. And when I got the photo developed, because you had to get developed in those days, you had to wait an hour. I actually managed to photograph the planes when they were directly in line with each other. So the plane that was flying over the top was perfectly in line with the one at the bottom. Okay, Roger. Bon appetit and all that. Oh, thanks, Leslie. Yeah. I hope I'm doing something right. I mean, Flight Sim is only part of my stream, my channel, really. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll dig those photos out because I've got them in the room here. I'll dig them out and I'll scan them and I'll post them on Discord in the Flight Sim channel. So if you're on my Discord, you'll be able to see those. I'll get those. If not tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know, guys. Should we? I don't know whether to go for another flight somewhere else. Maybe just a jaunt, not necessarily a takeoff and landing, but maybe just a start on the runway. Actually, I don't like to start on the runway with these planes because they're at such a level. If you start on the runway, you're relying on the simulator to power everything on, and I don't know if it's clicked every button. It may be when in the plane, when you're developing the plane, the developers, that they can tell the simulator what needs pressing and what needs to be put on. I'm sure that's how it works when it goes straight to runway. Because the Airbus, the fly-by-wire Airbus is more or less fine doing it that way. So maybe we can do that. So let's have a look. Where should we fly from? Not the UK. Let's do... Where do we go, guys? Yeah, the heart and spear. I'll have to check that out on my photograph. I'm pretty sure I've got a good one. What about Italy? Where is the old boot? There it is. Covered in. We can take off from Rome, eh? Let's go to details. Let's go to Rome. We'll use the black livery as well because that does look cool. No, I don't really want to park on a. I don't want to park myself on a gate. That wouldn't be very fair. Parking would be good. Let's go to this one and see if we can get runway 25. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just wondering if the reason the radios worked last time was because I had the AI doing it. I don't know. Anyway, let's go here. Look at these gorgeous liveries, though. Oh, man. They're all so good. I like this one. RAF 92 Squadron looks good. Let's have a look. We'll do this one. I did this one earlier. And then we've got this one with the dragon on the side. That's looking a bit epic. Let's have a look at this one, though. Because, yeah, the grey one is cool, isn't it? Because the more I take off with this, the more I remember on how to work it. And I still need to brush up a little bit more on the plane I bought last time, which was the Aerosoft CRJ. Again, another fantastic plane. But JustFlight, yeah, they're really doing some good planes. The one I bought before from them, the Piper Arrow, the bundle. I got the standard one with the 2 turbo planes. That's the one that we did the VOR flight from UK to Gibraltar when we did that 6-part series. That was that plane, same company, and their attention to detail is pretty exceptional. Well, it's looking a bit cloudy, guys. What does that say? Our heart is in the company or the country. Our heart is in the country. Okay. Well, can you beat that? Right, so this weather, I'm going to change it because I can't even see this plane. No, that's not the weather. So let's have, should we have a little bit of rain? Precipitation. Well, actually, let's add a bit of cloud first. And a little bit of precipitation. Will it do it if I just... Uh-oh, we've added a Rambo. Is it raining? Let's max this out a moment. No, it's not. Okay. What else do I need to change then? Aerosol density. You're not allowed aerosols on plane. Whoa! Okay, I've dropped the temperature. Eek. Have I just frozen? No, okay. I did a... Oh, it was snowing, was it? In that, there's a place in Russia, I think it's called Yaktsuk or something, Yaktsuk. It's the coldest place on the planet, basically. And I just thought I would park my Piper Arrow there at the airport, Yaktsuk airport, and just sit there. And it took around 5 minutes, and I could not see out of the glass. I couldn't see anything. It was just frosted over. So I turned the engines on. It did start. I turned on the heaters, the pitot heat, everything. Nothing. It would not defrost. I couldn't take off. It was impossible. I couldn't see out. It was like looking through frosted glass. So I love that was in the, in the sim. That was good. What about light rain? Do we have light rain maybe? Oh, it goes too dark though, doesn't it? Like this. Yeah, no. Okay, let's stick with some bright settings. We'll go to a few clouds. The rain will dry up, I would think. So, here it is in its squadron, RAF 100 squadron livery with the, yeah. It's the skull there. Nice. Oh, God, I can't stop looking at this thing. Every angle's a screenshot. Right. Okay. What do yaks suck? Don't know, but it must be something cold. Yeah, the green one. The red arrows train at Akrotiri in Cyprus every spring, and they show the RAF commander, and he has to approve them to display for the season. Yeah, something tells me the red arrows are not going to have too much trouble getting approval. They're pretty sharp boys, aren't they? They know what they're doing. Yes, it is in use as a trainer still today. In fact, the livery we had on, the Red Arrows livery, is the 2021 livery that we were using. Yes, it's very much in use. This is, yeah, it still is a very relevant plane now. Okay. So I like to close the canopy a bit later on, so not straight away. So we'll take the steps away, the chocks away, and definitely take the covers off. I don't mind leaving everything else on as it is. Yeah, see, this is great, having these states just ready for takeoff. Everything started up for you. But I prefer also to learn. I'm just going to put these on so that they're on. Right. So, battery, terrain, pull up. Oh, okay, that's... Go on, go off. Right, there you go. Alright, so battery 1 and 2. Fuel pump, and that thing on. throttle into idle, and relight. Did I put the engine on? No. So do I have to click that again now? Yeah, see, not sure I did everything in the right order there. What did I screw up? Tailplane trim standby. But there's another tailplane trim. What did I screw up here? Engine is now on. We are in. Oops. Put that forward. What have I missed? Throttle is in idle now, right? Because I can move it now. There's no pressure building up here. There's nothing. Didn't mean to do that. Let's cancel and try again. In fact, let's go cold and dark.
Cold and dark selected.
There we go. Alright, so blah and blah. That. Let's get these off. That's all good. So, we'll take throttle into idle first. Battery 1. Cancelling the warning system. And battery 2. Now this time I'm gonna move this fuel lever first and then the fuel pump. Engine to the on position first. Now the relight. Okay, we did get a green there. Got any pressure build? Yep. Got that, artful. Got that. There's no hydraulic pressure building. It sounds like a guinea pig. Yeah. If I had a guinea pig like that, I'd have to get rid of it. No, it did go into idle. Come on. Come on, man. Why aren't you doing it? Throttle needs a bit more. Okay. See, the rotation is working. Isn't it weird how you first time you do it and it's like it just does it, and then the next time that's on, fuel is on, batteries are on. Battery power, how are we doing on battery power? It's fine. It's fine. It's in the green, it's good enough. But it was the relight button that gave me the green. Every time I hit the relight button, I get green on rotation. Should I just start the engine, see what happens? I've never had the throttle that high before, to the point where I can't hit the relight button. What the hell's going on now? I don't know. the GTR thing is not lighting up either. What the hell have we missed? Maybe a bug with the model. Yeah, it's not right, is it? Whatever it is. Let's do a restart and see if we can get it going on a restart. I noticed when I came to do the download on the website, they marked it as version 0.1. That tells me that they've probably got some updates to come still. The fuel isn't flowing as the gauge needle isn't going up. Okay, so where are we looking for that then? The fuel gauge needle. Here? Is that this? Or is there another dial for fuel flow? Oh, that looks okay. Is this what's it called? When you go up and down in the plane, this is your attitude indicator, right? I don't know. Oh, the first of those three. This? I thought, oh, okay, I thought that was hydraulic pressure. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Right, let's have another go then. So, I'm going to enable both batteries and then disable this. Disable that. Turn on the fuel pump. Now, at what point are we going to be getting fuel flow? Turn the engine on, but not start. Hit the relight button. It's not the livery because we've tried it. Oh, I've got the covers on at the moment, although that hasn't made a difference in the past. Idle throttle. Yep, idle throttle. Good there. Relight button. Good there. And then engine starter. It's not grabbing it. There we go. We got nothing. Okay, we have life. Something's making a noise. Let me hit the relight again. There we got 2 greens. Oh, I hear something. It's building. It's building. That was weird. See, this is why I thought this was the generator or the throttle thing. Oh, now it's kicking in. So we've got hydraulic. We should be building up hydraulic here on 1. And number 2 won't until we reset. So we want to see this needle moving at some point. I love these little dials, they're so cool. Here we go. And the battery's way up there. Nice. How smooth that is. And just to prove my point here about the frames, let me just bring in. I love the fact that the frame rate display program is called Afterburner. Okay, Are we off on hydraulic 1? We are. Okay, so now we'll hit the reset button and that will enable hydraulic 2. Come on, MSI afterburner. There we go. 30 frames per second, capped. Smooth as silk. Now then. So yeah, if you're having a little bit of a stutter in your flight sim, just try capping the frame rate at 30. See if it makes a difference. Worth a try. You've got nothing to lose. I've not had a stutter since I've put 30 frames per second on, and everything is super smooth. So, okay, let's go taxi. Where are we anyway? Get where we were. These panel lights? Oh, do we have... Ah, you little... So that's for center. That's for the sides. Oh, I tell you what I've never done. Let's put all the lights on a second. So what I haven't done so far... So we can do it together. Compass light. Red for taxi. I haven't seen this plane at night time. Yet. Wow, there's quite a bit of light in here, eh? There really is. That compass light one. I guess I wonder if that's up on the... Oh, there you go. See if we can pull that out. Click the switch at the same time. Yeah. Nice. But this center here, is this just for the... That's for the instruments alone, right? Does it... Yeah, it is. So what... Where's the light for here, where I'm sat? Nothing up on the cockpit there. Yeah, okay, we're going back to daytime. I was just really curious what it looked like at night. I have not done a night flight with this at all. Alright, is this, are we up? Yeah, we are. We've got all hydraulics off, so we're good to go. There you go. Now, I don't know why it is with the black plane, you get more distortion than you do with the red. But it is for some reason, unless it's the distance, maybe. I don't know. Still cooking 30, no problem. Alright, let's go. I have no idea where the runway is. The only thing I don't know how to do then is actually make the air traffic control work. Because it says the electrics are off, which they are right now. But if we switch this to... Come on. That's clearly on. Put this to, I'm going to put that to TARA. This is the transponder, right? So I'll put that there. Volume up. I don't think that'll make a difference. So I'm going to leave this here. See if we can pick a mode where ATC will come on. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing around here. I don't know what's... I don't know what it needs or why it's not coming on. Hey, Commander Budman, how are you, sir? Maybe a temperature affects the speed of startup. It's possible. I never thought of that, but it's, yeah, it's possible, I guess. Now this has got nothing to do with it. This is to do with the radio, right? So I wonder... That's working. Best to transmit. Okay, this one. Just put everything up here. I'm just out how the hell to make this work. UHF, VHF. The electrical systems must be turned on. There should be something that says TFT normal. I keep looking at that and thinking it says dentist. Right, that's the cabin control system. Oh, there we go. There we go, we got it. It's this one. It's the function selector for TAC. Right, okay. I need to know what this is. Tactical Air Navigation System. So yeah, Tactical Air Navigation. Okay. So we're in oh yeah, of course we're in Rome, aren't we? I thought yeah, aren't we in Italy? There you go. That's what it is. Tactical Air Navigation System. So I don't know what the hell these modes are doing, what difference it makes. I know if you want to program in a new frequency, you have to do it on the alternate first and then swap them over. I do know that. Squelch works as well. Okay, let's just depart straight out.
You make ground, Rusty Romeo 026 Kilo request taxi for takeoff, departing straight up. Rusty Romeo 026 taxi to an hold short of runway 07 using taxiway Echo Alpha Echo Golf Delta Hotel Bravo Tango Bravo Alpha.
Yeah, they always send me around all the alphabet here. Now I want the... Okay.
Taxi to an hold short runway 07 via taxiway Echo Alpha Echo Golf Delta Hotel Bravo Tango Bravo Alpha Rusty Romeo 026.
Okay, I want the 80s. I want to know what the QNH is. Let's see if I can program that onto the plane. Altimeter, here we go, 30.12. Okay, 30.12, which I believe we can program here. Yep, there we go. 2998. We wanted to get it to 30.12. And that'll correct the altimeter so that it is showing the correct altitude. There we go. Now, what if I press B? Oh yeah, it's a good thing I did because I didn't set it up here. Okay, awesome. Right. Do we have a taxi? Yeah, we do. We've got to go... Oh, it's in blue now. That used to be green. So we need to go over there. Follow that. Okay. Well, we've got this guy in the way, but... I haven't got time for this. Let's go to start pushback. First. This one. Oh, they are green. I don't know. It's just weird. Just they're either green or blue. And it takes quite a little bit of... Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't have a wheel. Yeah, that's probably a little bit better. I had no steering. But I'll take the rudder lock off, otherwise you're not going to go very far unless you're able to go in a straight line. Let's have another quick flight then. This thing, you can really feel how maneuverable it is even just in taxi. line. Having a Formula 1 car on. Compared to like a Cessna or something. This just whizzes around the corner. They are a little bit quick, but it's all good. Let's just step back away from it a little. I may add a little bit of fuel in before we take off. Looking for him. I noticed on the black livery even the helmet's changed because it was white in the Red Arrows plane, and because we're not in the Red Arrows anymore, change the config T1A. Oh, what's changed? Oh look, we've got, wait a minute, do that again. Oh, it's adding buttons at the bottom there. Yeah, the gyro, I need to sort that out now. Bang, bang. And then we've got this drift depression. I did drift there. And the sights are on, so we can take that off. Oh, that's changed, that's new. Yellow. And these buttons, that's different. It's actually changing the dash. Or I call it a dashboard. It's probably not the right word. I never even noticed that. Just slow this down a second. Oh, wow, look at that. Plus the Red Arrows has got the smoke system. This is the T1, it's got nothing there. And then the T1A, what's all this gubbins then? Pylon select, port, starboard, using with a gun on off. No. Oh, jettison weapons, I thought it was for the seat. This is stuff I'm just finding out now. When the sight's off, it takes away that panel. So this must be drift. That's got to do with the weapons for sure. The gun maybe. That must be to do with the gun. It's cool, isn't it? Get to Runway. So yeah, obviously altering the plane's config is changing the dashboard. So there is a specific Red Arrows version that just has the smoke system, and obviously these don't. But you can have the smoke system in this plane just by changing it to Red Arrows. Yeah, all good. Having to apply quite a bit of yaw here. I noticed the frame dropped to 28 and then up to 31. Yeah. I always feel sometimes when it drops to 29 that's just averaging out. It's probably 29.95 or something. And it's kind of averaging out. I don't know. But yeah, it should have no problems hitting 30, 40, even maybe into 50 frames per second right here. But so far I'm happy with 30 frames. I'm finding it as smooth as I ever remember it, and I've had 60 frames per second in this. This is just as smooth to me. I don't know, maybe if I saw it at 60, I would spot the difference. But to avoid stuttering and whatnot, I think this is a compromise I'm willing to make. Because it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I can have the weather, you know, with gusts. And, oh, that's a new thing you can have in this update. When you have gusts on in the weather, you can now alter the direction and speed of the gusts. That's a new thing. But yeah, I can have the weather system on. I can have it raining. I can have the fly-by-wire Airbus, you know, outside view, looking at the ground and the rain and all that stuff going on, all that graphical stuff going on. And I'm still hitting higher frames than Odyssey at a base. So, what can I say? Apart from this shows the difference between optimized and not so optimized. Which country is this airport in? Not the airport, the runway. It's like miles away. This is runway 07. Is this the one that we're given? Yes. Okay, so we'll stop here. And we'll enable flaps. I'm going to enable full flaps this time. I want to see how soon it takes off. With that Aerosoft CRJ, I mean, that thing's lifting off the ground at just over 50 knots. It's crazy. Looks like we're going to have to do a turn around here. All right now. Too far, but we can line ourselves up here. Come on, plane, come on. It looks dark, the clouds look very ominous. I'm just going to enable a little bit of lighting. I don't know if it's the engine or aquatic, or if it's just... It may be the engine, it may be the... I don't know, I don't even want to say it. Maybe they're just not smart enough, I don't know. I'm going to just stop here on the zebra crossing. Okay. I reckon we're good to go. We have mega flaps there, and I love the way it just dips down there. Oh my god. Oh, we're getting some shake here. Feels nice and straight now. Lovely and straight. I'm just going to let it lift on its own. It doesn't want to do that. I'm going to have to pull up. Throwing me into a different dimension. Okay, and contracting flaps now. And let's see how quick we can get into those clouds. Or above them, I should say. I'm just going to back off the throttle a little bit so we don't get overheat. It's going to slow us down a little bit. No matter. 4,000, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. This plane is crazy. If you fly from Atlantic City in New Jersey, you have northeaster happening that is absolutely beautiful. Okay, I don't know what that is. Northeaster, is that right? Happening in real life, you mean, or what? And we're above. Oh God, look at this thing. Even the Airbus at full whack doesn't do this. Top Gun or what? How come we've got missiles? Man, that is disturbing. Oh, damn, this looks so good. That's a lot of clouds, by the way. Let me just have another quick look outside a moment. This is going to be one of the better looking planes in the sim right now. I'm not quite flat out. What am I on the throttle right now? 67%, and there's no heating issues. There's no overheat issues right now, so as long as it stays that way, we're just at 12,000, 11,000, 12,000, yeah. It does look so good though. I just want to take a screenshot every time. You can be slow and majestic if you wish, or you can just, you know, shall we? Shall we loop it? Look at all this cloud coverage, man. God. Doing it, you know, and I don't know why not. It didn't do it. I don't know what's going on. I have done loop the loop with this outside and inside, and it's just not doing it now. I mean, reduced throttle maybe? No, what about banging the throttle up? It's just sitting there. Ah, okay, that's cool information, Artful. Yeah, if only you could use them, but unfortunately they don't let us, being it not a combat sim. Let's put the brakes on. Oh, it's even worse now. That's even worse. Yeah, I don't know why we can't loop. I like I say, I have done it. Not really up until this today on this stream. I've not had any issues looping this plane. The red arrows do it all the time. It's almost like something's inhibiting me. Something's holding it back. It's not doing it. Normally I just pull on the stick and... Is it because we're too high? Is it because we're too high and there's not enough air? I don't know. Maybe there's too little air pressure up here. Yeah, exactly. Diving and then pulling up, Chris, yeah. I think we need to be lower. We're at 14,000. To be fair, when I did it last time, I was very close to the ground when I started it. It could be there's too little air up here to do it. Please don't let the clouds be too low. Actually ascending. Terrain already? Or is that something else? Are we just going too quick? We should get rid of the clouds. That won't help. Let's get rid of the clouds and we'll see where we are from there. Oh, they've got T2s, eh? And the red arrows are sticking with the old ones. I don't want to drop too low because I've got to account for the fact that it has to come all the way back down again. Okay, so we're doing 500 knots, more or less, just a bit less. So now we're in thicker air, as it were. Yeah. Yeah. Straight away. That was it. We were just too high. I think the air was just too thin. And of course, when you pull up, you've got the elevators, right? And they're trying to use the air to hit the back to pull the plane up. But if there's hardly any air up there, then there's not a lot of air hitting the back and it can't kick it upwards. So that makes sense. But how high do you have to be to do, a loop where you're going down around? I'm going to have to look online as well to find out aerobatic maneuvers, because there's a lot of them and there's all got different names. And it'd be nice to learn some. There's one where you pull up and you purposely stall the plane and then just let it fall and then just woof, and just pull out of it. It's good. I saw a video of somebody learning it for the first time, learning how to do aerobatic maneuvers. They had a guy in the plane describing everything, but I think it was Vicky Butler Henderson from Fifth Gear. I think it was her. I think she took a flight, and the guy did the maneuvers first, and then he taught her a couple of aerobatic maneuvers. Pretty good. I wonder what this is like in VR. Good thing with this game is that you can just switch straight into VR while you're flying, I think. Well, can you? Yeah, you can go back to the menu and do it. You probably can do it while you're flying. It's just nice and calm there. Now these missiles. Let's see what happens. Are they gone? No. But we do have a jettison. Pyoing. Are they gone now? No. Still there. Some crazy distortion. This has also changed in the update. The way the distortion works, the heat distortion is different in update 6. Jesus. Sometimes I look at this and it's like, it looks almost real. Imagine the experience if you have like a top-end 3090 card, top-end CPU, and a really good VR headset. I think I saw today somebody mentioned about oh my god, I had the name in my head just now and it's gone. What's that VR headset that begins with P? There's a new one out, apparently. Oh. This one begins with P and it's got a 5 on it, I think. 5K or something, I don't know. Pi something? Pimax, yeah? Pimax, 5K or something. Somebody was talking about a 12K one. I don't think it means 12K resolution. Surely not. Surely not. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I just wonder if they're waiting for Nvidia to produce a graphics card that can handle it. Or AMD. Yeah, Pimax. I think I heard tell of a new one that was out. I don't know. I just read it on I was breezing through a forum discussion. It was meant on Flight Sim. I saw a post there that mentioned it, but I don't know if there's a new one out or not. $2,400. Roki. That is serious stuff. Especially when you consider how fast technology moves and how soon that's going to be out of date. A couple of years maybe, but still. $2,500. Wow. So if one of those plus a 3090 and you're already in for over $5,000. Oh, it's standalone. Oh, right. Well, that would explain some of the price then. I'll have to have a read about it. Okay, I don't know what to do with this plane now. I have no clue if there's anywhere to land in nearby. Italy here. Go and land in a farmer's field maybe. He is a beautiful aircraft. Yes. Pretty effortless. I wonder if I cut the engines, that fan should come out, the generator, right, and keep me going. Is it? I'm assuming it's enough. Generates enough to keep me in the air until I can find a place to land. Let's do what we did last time then, and bring up the flight assistant dude. Avio superfici, carrocci? I don't know. Vallicella. Hey, carrocci. I'm trying to sound Italian. Avio superfici. Well, this is avio, that's avion. Superfici, I don't know what that is. Minta. Airport or airstrip, I don't know. Santa Bruna, 2 minutes. Go on then. We're gonna have to go outside. We don't have a direction. There it is. It's over there. Let's turn into it. Apply a little bit more power there. Get the turn done. Country, Italy, that's for sure. Now again, I have no clue as to the direction of the runway. I may have to do a flyover and find out. I'm trying to get my pitch trim in order. Change the reticle. I'm not going to be bombing the airport, so... Ah! Pressed the wrong button. There we go. I don't know if this is a... I know it's a Superficio, whatever that is. Wired VR headset, about the same money. It's also field of view for 200 degrees. 200. Would that not give you like a... Oh, I don't know, maybe it doesn't affect it in VR. If you had that on a monitor, it would look very weird. Oh, nice. The sun glinting off the mirrors there. Let's pass over this thing. I don't think it's an airport, it just looks like a strip. Naturally. What the hell? You couldn't land a car on that? That's no good. I don't know. What I mean by landing a car is, yeah, you wouldn't be able to slow a car down in time if you were driving it. I don't know what I mean. That is way too small. else have you got? Let's cancel that. So, airports. Anything interesting? Landmarks? No landmarks nearby. No fauna nearby. Okay. Let's go that. Let's see if we can find something that doesn't say Avio Super Pitchy, just in case. It's not an airport. I don't know if this means like it's an S, if it's a strip. Land the other way, so 60. Was it 6 on the compass? Well, 60 plus 180, so 240 then. Right. Yeah, because that's going to work. That would be an awesome plane to bring into this sim. The Hawk, the Harrier. I mean, to have vertical takeoff. I'm assuming it must be able to be supported. I mean, they've got helicopters in the game, so there must be a way to do it. Maybe turning too soon here. Ooh, yeah, didn't like that. Just brought the wheels down. Was not happy with that. The wheels down, and I'm not happy at all. Okay, wheels are out, just making double sure. I'm not too sure where the button is for the wheels, or the lever. I think it's on. It might be on the left-hand side there near the flaps. 30 knots trying to maintain it. A little bit under. I feel that we're sinking. I'm trying to keep the plane up. We're dropping below the speed that was supposed to be at. We'll make it happen. Oh, don't de-throttle too much. I did. I came down on the throttle too much, guys. Way! Stunt plane. Yeah, I dropped the throttle too much and it just made the plane fall out of the sky. That would have looked good on a replay. Yeah, so the undercarriage, is it this? Yeah, landing gear, there we go. Up and down. So it's not like it's on one lever, it's just two separate buttons. And got the flaps up. Wow, just reset the generator there. Well, we got it on the ground, but I have crash damage off, as you can probably gather. Right, let's just hit this. Somebody's brought out some steps, which is nice. Nice of them. Right. That is it, guys. That is the Hawk T1A, which I just wanted to show you. And the little things come out. Yeah, because it's detected that the engines have shut off, right? Oh, cool. And it will disappear. when it realizes I can do no more. Not sure what that is. Right, yes, that is it. Yeah, it'll be nice to get a couple of players together and do a Red Arrows display. Don't expect it to be all in synchronization though and all in formation. That ain't gonna happen. It'll be a catastrophe. Maybe we have to spend days and weeks planning it. I don't know. Or practicing maneuvers. Someone will do it and make a video. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. So tomorrow, all being well, with me and thingy. Oh, that's... I want to adjust something here. Yeah, all being well, we'll be doing Elite Dangerous tomorrow. I've just noticed that when Sebastian there just did that thing, this text is supposed to be right justified, and clearly that's not happened. So I'm going to just move it along. Because that's going to get weird now. This one should be okay. The subscriber should be okay, because it goes from the left. But that one, mind you, not many people who've got a name longer than Sebastian the Hot Sauce Dude, but we should be okay there. But if somebody like called Baz or Daz does anything, this is going to just be floating there. I wanted it right justified, which I've told it to be, so that it would move the word latest out instead of, you know what I mean. Just land it on an Italian motorway. I guess, yeah. I might as well have done for what I just did right now. Let's take a quick screenshot of that. Oh. Yes, the JustFlight Hawk. Definitely one of the better looking planes I've seen in the game. It just looks the part. And when you're in the air and outside, external view, it just looks amazing. Okay, so that's going to do it. Thanks for the help, Artful, with the plane. I think that's really helped. Would you recommend purchasing the aircraft when it comes to the marketplace? No. No. Ah, good question, JJ Bob. It depends. I'll tell you the difference. Right. This plane, it should be on marketplace already, actually. Hi, Jeffrey. Oh, well, I'm going to say something to you, Jeffrey, in a minute. If I can remember what it was I was going to say. Anyway, yeah. Yes. Buying it from the marketplace. It should already be there. But here's the thing. If you buy it on the marketplace from within the sim, you don't get the weapons. I think that doesn't come. I don't know why. Maybe it's a stipulation of Microsoft. Yes, right at the end, Jeffrey, unfortunately. But if you buy it from JustFlight, download the zip file and then just run the installer and it will install into your correct folder, then you get all the weapon systems. So that's what I did. I didn't get it off marketplace. I just got it straight on the straight from the website. So yeah, it's a good thing you mentioned that, because it would have been remiss of me not to mention that. But yeah, if you want the graphical weapons on the plane, I think you have to go to the website. That's what I read on JustFlight's website, that if you get it off marketplace, you won't have the weapons. It's a policy not to have weapons. I don't know why though, because it's not like they work. They don't function. It's just a graphical thing. It seems bizarre. What was it, Jeffrey? Yeah, I was thinking the other day, and I thought about you the other day. I was thinking, I was in my kitchen and my brain's just all was going at 200 miles an hour. And I thought how weird it is that the game, I don't know, I'm assuming you're an Elite Dangerous player as well, but the game that we play is made by a company called Frontier Developments. And yet, in Gibraltar, you're always waiting to know if there's been any developments at the frontier. Oh, God. Anyway. Do you know what I miss? Happy Eater and Suntops. Jeffrey. The Happy Eater food and Suntops. Not is it Happy Eater? Not Happy Eater. Oh God, what's the one in Irish Town? Opposite the Royal Calpe. Why have I forgotten that? Tasty Bite. Tasty Bite, isn't it? Yeah, Tasty Bite. Just a place in Gibraltar, guys, called Tasty Bite. I don't know if it's under the same ownership now as what it was when I left, but my God, they make good food. Oh God. Ugh. And I miss it. Yeah, it was just a place here where you went in your dinner hour to go and get food from there. My God, they served some good food. Tasty Bite. Yeah, they're not kidding. Right, I think that's going to wrap it up. Yeah, Tasty Bite. It's the best in Gib. It's not the cheapest either, though, but the way you pay for. Right. That is it for today. I will catch you guys tomorrow. And, yeah, you're just round the corner. Oh, that's not fair. Is it under the same ownership? Is it the same people that had it maybe like 2 or 3 years ago? Like the people who've always had it? Because, man, I could just do with a... Is it Tortilla de Calabacines, that one? Oh, God, it's just epic. Okay. Yes, thank you guys. Good night, Mark, Andy and Thomas, and everybody else who's here. Yeah, no change. Oh, man. I'll have to get some food put in a refrigerated box and sent over courier with some Suntops. You can't get Suntop in the UK. I think it's been banned. I don't know why, but you can't get them. So none of that freezing, putting them in the freezer, and oh, it's a shame. Right. Okay, let's hit the outro, and I will catch you guys mañana, tomorrow, with Elite Dangerous Odyssey Update 8. The Let's Not Screw It Up update. Until then, you'll do me a Red Cross parcel, will you? Oh God, that'll be awesome. Yeah, we'll talk next time, Jeffrey. Have to do an airdrop. Okay, until then, bye for now, guys. Take care.